Global War 36 enthusiast here with Operation GoldenEye, turn 9.1, Germany. It is July 1940. I'm going to do 5 tech rolls by PBE, Advanced Mechanized Infantry, Jet Fighters, Radar, Wartime Economy, and Improved Factories. I am successful with Advanced Mechanized Infantry, so that puts me up to Stage 4 with a 9. I am successful at Jet Fighters, which puts me up to Stage 3 with an 8. I am unsuccessful with Radar, rolling a 3. Wartime Economy advances up to Stage 3 for Germany with an 8, and Improved Factories succeeds and is completed with an 8. Purchases. I have 64 IPPs to spend with Germany. I'm going to get 2 militia for 4, 3 infantry for 9, so that's 13, 2 airborne for 6, bringing us up to 19, 1 cavalry for 3, that's 22, 3 advanced mechanized for 12, that's 34, 2 SS Panzer Grenadiers for 8, that's 42, 1 anti-aircraft artillery for 4, that's 46, 1 submarine for 6, that's 52, 1 destroyer for 7, that's 59, and 1 to advance 1 battleship from Stage 3 to Stage 2 for 5. That brings us up to 64. Now some of you watching will notice that I already have my build out. That's because I did my PBE generation before I did this turn, so that I could decide what I wanted to do and how I wanted to build it. This guy over here is my Free French, or not my Free French, my Free Blue Division from winning the Spanish Civil War. Okay, combat movement. I only have 1 combat move. It's going to be a convoy raid. Here I'm going to take 1 sub here and move it over to Sea Zone 32 and convoy raid the East Atlantic line. Panzer J has radar, so that means that he gets a +2, and I'm a submarine, so I get a +2. So it's a flat roll here. Red is the attacker, white is the defender. Let's see what happens. It is, it's just flat, so it's 3 points of damage from Great Britain. I have Great Britain at 33, so now they're down to 30. Let me put a red die marker on the board here in Sea Zone 32. Okay, now we'll go on to non-combat. Let's zoom out a bit so we can capture. Whoops, that's the other direction. Okay. 1 fighter is going to fly from Romania to Western Germany. Take this guy. Okay, so I've got 3 fighters in Western Germany. 2 infantry and 1 cavalry are going to move from Bulgaria up into Romania. One infantry is going to move from Warsaw to Dolnoslaski, and 1 infantry from Dolnoslaski is going to move into Slovakia. 2 medium armor and 2 self-propelled artillery are going to move from Slovakia up into Warsaw. Oops, 2 medium armor here from Slovakia. So in Warsaw right now, I have 7 infantry, no, that's 8 infantry and artillery and anti-aircraft artillery, 2 medium armor, and 2 self-propelled artillery. All right. 1 artillery, 4 medium armor, 3 self-propelled artillery are going to move from Slovakia into Romania. 6 infantry, 4 cavalry, and 1 motorized infantry are going to move from Yugoslavia into Romania. So everything that's in Yugoslavia except 1 infantry is going to move into Romania. So let's look at what's in Romania. I have 11 infantry, 5 cavalry, 1 motorized infantry, 1 artillery, 4 medium armor, 3 self-propelled artillery, a fighter, and a medium bomber. 5 cavalry are going to move from Eastern Germany into Yugoslavia. 2 armor are going to move from Slovakia into Warsaw. 1 mountain infantry is going to move from Austria into Yugoslavia. 1 air transport is going to fly from Western Germany up to Denmark, pick up an infantry. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and land in Romania. So that air transport and airborne infantry are in Romania. 1 infantry is going to move from Bavaria over to Alsace-Lorraine, and 1 infantry from Alsace-Lorraine is going to move over to Paris. So Paris has 5 infantry, 2 militia, and a fighter. One coastal submarine and 3 submarines from Sea Zone 13 are going to move over here to Sea Zone 15. 1 submarine is going to move from Sea Zone 48 up to Sea Zone 13. One naval transport here in Sea Zone 15 is going to pick up 2 infantry from Western Germany and drop them off in East Prussia. So West Germany has 3 infantry and East Prussia has 3 infantry. Strategic rail movement. 2 infantry are going to rail from Berlin to Romania. One infantry is going to rail from Western Germany to Romania. And 1 infantry is going to rail from the Netherlands to Warsaw. Okay. Placement of units. 1 advanced mechanized infantry and 1 SS Panzer Grenadier are going to be placed in Warsaw. So just for my opponents, the mechanized infantry with the open back is the advanced, and the ones with the closed backs are the SS. That's in Warsaw. I'll put it over here on this task force card. And next in Romania, I'm going to place an anti-aircraft artillery and an SS Panzer Grenadier. That goes on this task force card. One cavalry and 2 advanced mechanized infantry are going in Bohemia. One militia is going in Denmark, and 1 militia is going in Yugoslavia. One infantry is going into Paris. And that's going to bring my count of infantry in Paris up to 6. Two infantry are going into Western Germany. So there's 4 infantry in Western Germany. And 2 airborne infantry are going into Western Germany. One submarine and 1 destroyer are going into Sea Zone 15. One blue division is going into Berlin. The Vichy French recruitment rule was a failure with a 10. Collect income. I have 49 on the chart, plus 3 for Sweden, plus 3 for Romania, plus 4 for Vichy, so that's 59 IPPs for next turn with Germany. Okay, I think I should go over the disposition of my forces. So in Sea Zone 15, I have a coastal defense ship, 4 submarines, 1 coastal submarine, and a destroyer, along with a transport. In Western Germany, I have 3 fighters, a seaplane, a tactical bomber, 2 militia, 4 infantry, and 2 airborne infantry. In Berlin, I have a militia and an infantry. That seems pretty weak to me. He's got long-range aircraft. I could scramble the 3 fighters. What the heck? I'm going to move these 2 airborne infantry that I placed in Western Germany. I'm going to place them in Berlin. Okay. In Bohemia, I have a cavalry and 2 advanced mechanized. In Paris, I have 2 militia, 6 infantry, and a fighter. In Aquitaine, Alsace-Lorraine, and Denmark, I have 1 militia, 1 infantry in each of those. In Yugoslavia, I have 1 militia, 1 infantry, 1 mountain. In Slovakia, I have an infantry. In Dolnoslaski, I have an infantry. In East Prussia, I have 3 infantry. Reviewing my forces in Warsaw, I have 9 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft artillery, 5 cavalry, 1 advanced mechanized infantry, 1 SS Panzer Grenadier, 4 medium armor, and 2 self-propelled artillery. In Romania, I have 14 infantry, 1 artillery, 1 anti-aircraft artillery, 5 cavalry, 1 SS Panzer Grenadier, 4 medium armor, 3 self-propelled artillery, 1 airborne infantry, 1 motorized infantry, 1 fighter, 1 medium bomber, and 1 air transport. Next up is Madman Dan with 9.2 USSR.